Hi again, everyone. I'm Mike Konrad, member of the SMTA Global Board of Directors, where I'm Vice President of Communications, back with you once again, this time for the SMTA update for the month of September 2024. Here's what's happening at SMTA. Election results for SMTA President and members of the Global Board of Directors are in. We're pleased to welcome back Greg Vance, former member of the Global Board of Directors and former interim president, this time as SMTA's elected president. Mumtaz Bora from PSEMI was elected to the SMTA Global Board of Directors. Jason Keeping from Celestica, Dr. Adam Klett from Kaizen, and Kirk Van Driel from Plexus were all re-elected to their second term as members of the SMTA Global Board of Directors. They joined fellow board members Tom Revere from Lockheed Martin, Robert Boguski from Daytest, Ravi Parthasarathi from Zestron, Priyanka Dobrial, Maurice Dorr from Vallejo, Julie Silk from Keysight Technologies, and me, Mike Konrad from Aqueous Technologies. On Wednesday, September 4th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, the Connecticut SMTA chapter will host a webinar entitled SIR Testing for High Voltage Applications with speaker Dr. Adam Klett from Kaizen. From September 9th through 11th, the Guadalajara chapter will host the SMTA Process Certification course. Monday, September 9th, from 8:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m., there'll be coursework. Thursday, September 10th, there'll be a half day of coursework plus an exam from 8:30 to 5 p.m. Wednesday, September 11th, there'll be an all-day exam from 8:30 until 5 p.m. This event takes place at the Repstronics facility in Jalisco, Mexico. On Tuesday, September 10th, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, the Boston SMTA chapter, along with IEEE IMAPS, will host a meeting and facility tour at Nano Dimension. Speakers include Eric Wolf, an applications engineer from Nano Dimension, and Dr. Ryan Barr, electronics additive manufacturing manager at Nano Dimension. This event takes place at Nano Dimension in Waltham, Massachusetts. The cost for SMTA members is $25, $30 for non-members, and $35 for unregistered walk-ins, so be sure to pre-register for this event. This price also includes dinner. On Wednesday, September 11th, from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., the Wisconsin chapter will host a PCB workshop and PCB plant tour of multi-circuits. The course instructor is Jim Vandenhogen from Plexus. What will you learn from this event? Step-by-step PCB fabrication processes, array design and optimal material utilization, stack-ups, viametrics and aspect ratios, fabrication drawing requirements, and much more. And who will benefit from this course? PCB designers, design managers, engineers, engineering managers, and procurement specialists. The cost for SMTA members is $150 and $200 for non-members. The sign-up deadline is September 4th, and there are only a limited number of tickets available, and they sell out quickly, so register soon. This event takes place at LeSure's Hall Banquets and Catering in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Lunch will be provided. On September 11th through 12th, from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., the Guadalajara chapter will host its annual Expo and Technical Forum. There will be 9 technical presentations on various subjects, including addressing concerns of ultra-miniature component assembly, M0201, 00805, and micro and mini LEDs. Cracks in the solder joints of QFN components in automotive electronic assemblies, cybersecurity in the age of Industry 4.0, statistical process or SPC analysis of process capability in solder paste printing, Industry 4.0 implementation and learning, and opportunities and risks for Mexico, industrialization of process technologies in soldering, ball separation hot tear ball drop, achieving excellence in electronics manufacturing through Industry 4.0, and improvement of quality and efficiency in cleaning with statistical process control. And of course, no expo is complete without a happy hour. Also on Wednesday, September 11th, from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., the San Diego chapter will host an in-person event on the subject of reclaiming precious metal from SMT scrap. Doug Smith, business development consultant of Advanced United Refining, will be the speaker. This event takes place at PSEMI Corporation in San Diego, California. The cost for this event is $5 for SMTA professional members and free for SMTA student members. For non-members, the cost is $10, and for students, $5. Be sure to register in advance to lock in these great prices. On Thursday, September 12th at 8 a.m., the Space Coast chapter will host an in-person event and plant tour. This event includes a technical presentation by Scott Nelson from Semipac Services on the subject of restoration of tin over copper plating on electronic component and circuit boards exhibiting copper-tin intermetallic breakthrough and severe surface oxidation. The cost for this event is $15 for SMTA members, $20 for non-members, and $5 for students. Lunch will be provided. On Tuesday, September 17th at 3 p.m. UK time, SMTA Europe will host a webinar on the subject of risk assessment of metallic and non-metallic particles and fibers, presented by Freddie Gilbert of Zestron. This event is free for SMTA members and $25 for non-members. On Thursday, September 19th, the Utah chapter will host its annual expo and technical forum. This event takes place from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time at the Salt Lake City Marriott University Park Hotel in Salt Lake City, Utah. 3 technical presentations will be provided, including Manufacturing by Design is the New DFM by Dale Lee of Plexus, SMT Printing Defect Reduction by Chris Grohl of Micronic, and a third presentation to be announced. A raffle and networking reception will follow the presentations. This event is free of charge and lunch will be provided. On Friday, September 20th from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Time, the Tampa chapter will host its second annual fishing trip. I would tell you more about this event, but it's already sold out. I've heard about the fish that got away, but in this case, I guess it's the fishing trip that got away. On Tuesday, September 24th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Central Time, the Wisconsin chapter will host its 6th annual golf outing at Western Lakes Golf Club in Pewaukee, Wisconsin. The cost is $50 for SMTA members and $75 for non-members. Register soon. This event is limited to 50 golfers and includes 18 holes of golf, including a golf cart, pizza lunch buffet, and 2 beverage tickets. On Wednesday and Thursday, September 25th and 26th, the Penang chapter will host its annual expo and technical forum at the AC Hotel Penang. More information on this event is coming soon. On Thursday, September 26th, from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time, the Empire chapter will host its annual expo and technical forum at the Doubletree Hotel in East Syracuse, New York. This event includes 3 technical presentations. Greg Papandrew from Direct PCB will host Component Obsolescence, Unavailability or Upgrading, Solved. 3D aerosol jet-printed interconnects on bare die from Tom Revere of Lockheed Martin, and an investigation of overprinting BGA pads. It Should Print Better Than This by Jeff Shake at ASMPT. This event is free of charge and includes lunch and a happy hour. On Friday, September 27th, starting at 11 a.m., the Silicon Valley chapter will host a golf tournament at the Los Lagos Golf Course in San Jose, California. The cost is $140 for a single golfer and $550 for a foursome. And save the date for SMT AI, October 21st through 24th, back at its home in Rosemont, Illinois. The expo is co-located with the Assembly Show. This partnership will bring together all aspects of the engineering and electronics manufacturing industry. This event features 11 professional development courses and about 100 technical presentations across 7 subject matter tracks, including additively manufactured electronics, advanced packaging, low-temperature solder, manufacturing for excellence, reliability and harsh environments, test and inspection, and the Women's Leadership Program, or WLP track. As James Howell wrote in 1659, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Well, there's nothing dull about this year's SMT AI. On Monday, October 21st, the Women's Leadership Program presents Promote Diversity and Inclusion in Engineering and Manufacturing Fields. For the past 14 years at SMTA International, the committee holds a half-day program for all to join and enjoy conversations with their fellow attendees. These programs include technical presentations and roundtable discussions moderated by industry leaders. This popular and motivational program concludes with the annual Connection Reception from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And the event I'm most looking forward to is Back to 1984, celebrating 40 years. It's SMTA's 40th birthday, and we're celebrating in style. Step into a time warp and buckle up for a journey back to the raddest era of them all. The SMTA's 40-year anniversary party at SMTA International is not just a celebration, it's a gnarly 80s extravaganza that will leave non-attendees stuck in the wrong decade. Don't get stuck in the wrong decade. To attend, good vibes are required and costumes are encouraged. This event takes place on Wednesday, October 23rd from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at King's in Rosemont. The cost is $40. I look forward to seeing you back in 1984. Calling all young professionals and those new to the industry. Join us at SMTA International during our interactive in-expo networking event, Passport to the World of SMT. More information is available on the SMTAI website. And then there's the 40 Under 40 Awards Ceremony. In celebration of SMTA's 40th birthday, we're hosting a 40 Under 40 program to recognize young leaders who have demonstrated outstanding success in their careers and contributions to the electronics manufacturing industry. And finally, the SMTA Young Professionals, or SYP Group, is hosting a happy hour on Wednesday, October 23rd from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Murray Brothers Caddy Shack in Rosemont. Registration for SMTAI is now open, and detailed information on the expo, technical conference, and networking activities has been published. For more information on SMTAI, visit smtai.org. And while you have your calendars out, be sure to mark your calendars for the SMTA Pan-Pacific Strategic Electronics Symposium, better known as PANPAC. PANPAC will take place from January 27th through the 30th at the Sheraton Maui Resort and Spa in Maui, Hawaii. The Pan-Pacific Strategic Electronics Symposium, or PANPAC, strives to build bridges and nurture relationships across all boundaries, oceans and cultures, industries and technologies, companies and individuals. Its location in Hawaii provides the requisite isolation from day-to-day distractions necessary to support these goals and enhance personal, face-to-face interactions. PANPAC features high-level papers and presentations from academia and industry. Learn what's next for our industry at PANPAC. I look forward to saying aloha to you in Hawaii. SMT 007 Magazine publishes a monthly column from SMTA entitled The Knowledge Base, where we cover a host of valuable and topical subjects relevant to the electronic manufacturing industry. Check out SMTA's column at iConnect007.com. The September column features an article on the subject of what the future holds for new packaging types and substrates to accommodate them as we move forward into the future. Be sure to check out this informative column by SMTA in the September issue of SMT 007 Magazine. Not a member of SMTA? We can change that. Consider joining to receive the many benefits SMTA provides, including over 5,000 fully searchable technical papers in our knowledge base, on-demand webinars, 101 and advanced 201 level training courses, networking events, career resources, SMT certification courses, and a network of local chapters around the world. If your employer is an SMTA corporate member, ask them to provide you with a login so you too can begin benefiting from all SMTA has to offer. Individual memberships are available for just $95 a year. That's just 26 cents a day. More information is available at smta.org. Well, that's it for September updates. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you again in October.